Hey YouTube, just heading over here to this old Goodman. I was here a few weeks ago, basically did a preliminary look at it. It's not doing good, but it's a commercially owned property. I guess they're hoping to get rid of it, so they want to just make it run. So that's why I'm here. It's in horrible condition. Got some burnt wires, some really stinky refrigerant. But I told them I'll get it turned on and running and see how it does. There's a really old furnace up in the attic with a pancake coil. Anyway, that's where we're at. Alright, this is what we're dealing with. We've got a bad capacitor here. We've got a jumpered capacitor here for 60. The top 30's bad. This is cool. Got the contactor jumpered over so it'll run, which it won't because it's totally fried. And so basically I'm gonna rebuild all this and try to get it right and try to get it cooling and go on from there. Alright, here's where we're at so far. The fan capacitor is actually testing good. It's a 10 out of 10. I've got the contactor started, got the case heater hooked up and the high voltage, and I'm just gonna keep building everything in here and see what it does. Alright, as you can tell, I've got a contactor, capacitor, start kit, and fan cap, just kind of preliminary hung. I don't really like this too much, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna see how it runs for now and move forward once it's on. Alright, here we go. Well, she's cooling. Not sure how well, but it's good to see that it does turn on. See what kind of fan motor amperage we got. Huh. 1.2. See what it's rated for. Seems like a fairly new motor. Looks like it's a multi-speed motor on medium. It's rated for 1.5, so we'll let it run a bit, see how it does. Alright, well, it's been on for a few minutes. I dug out the service ports to get a pressure reading preliminarily. It's not looking great, but I'm not sure how hot it is inside. I don't think they've had air for a few weeks. Both coils are dirty, but I don't know how much money they're willing to spend, if they just want it to run or whatever, so we'll find out. Oh boy. Head pressure skyrocketing. Not good. Well, we're gonna give it a shot cleaning it. The owner said he wants to try to get it to just run till he can sell the place. Got it soaked with some cleaner. Even though it's old, I told him it's the only option to try to get the head pressure down. I sprayed it with some water and the pressure came right down, so see if I can get it to breathe a little more and see what it does. Alright, got done with that one. Those kind of jobs are tricky. The commercial realty company wants to essentially flip the place, but they don't want to buy an air conditioner. So it's up to me to try to guide them in the direction of repairing the one they have, and as you saw, it's running. Well, first let me say this. The condenser coil cleaning markedly improved pressures, and it leveled out about 80, 270, 85, 280, somewhere in there. The unit's pretty much always in the shade, so that'll keep the head pressure down a little bit. And I was pretty clear with the owner. I told him like this: hey, we'll do what we can to fix what's broken, clean what's dirty. I'm not a financial investment advisor, so it's up to you. If you want it, fine. If not, that's fine. And like I said, he just made it clear they don't want to buy a new one. They would rather put some money in this one and try to get it sold as is. So that's what we did. The evaporator's still a little bit dirty, just dusty. The furnace and the coil are very, very old, and it's not efficient. I was getting maybe a 16 degree delta temperature, 16 and a half. But again, if it gets them some time, that's the idea. That's what they signed up for. That's what they'll get. Doesn't make any difference to me. Now, I say it's tricky because it wasn't cheap, and if that compressor burns out in a couple weeks because it's been overheated and it's in rough shape, you know, they reserve the right to call and complain and cry about all the money they spent. But I don't know. I document everything well. Every conversation, everything the owner authorizes, everything I recommend. It's all documented. They know what they're getting into and they know what they're paying for. So most of the time, like I said, if it were to fail in a month or so, 2 months, most of the time they'll just realize it was a lost investment and chalk it up to that. But sometimes people go crazy on you, even though you're trying to help them do what they want to do. It's just one of those things. But I'm out of there. Moving on to looks like an X13 motor change. I don't know if I'll get any footage. It's a newer system, it's just a basic motor change. Alright, YouTube, take care.